안녕하세요 여러분, Jasmine입니다. Hey everyone, it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, a huge welcome to you too. Thank you all so much for the recent support and also thank you so much for 10,000+ subscribers. You guys are absolutely amazing. It means so much to me. So again, thank you so much for all of your support. So before I get further on into the video, you may have noticed that I changed my channel name just slightly. So it used to be Park Soo-min, but now it's Ja Soo-min, and that's simply because it just makes it so much more easier. I've gotten quite a few questions about why my Korean channel name is Park Soo-min and not Ja Soo-min or Ja Soo-min, and to be honest, it really was because I just liked the surname Park. But I have realized that it actually has made things a bit more complicated and confusing for people, so I just changed it back to Ja Soo-min, which I like better and sounds like my English name Jasmine. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now, and let's get straight into how I am taking notes for Korean. Now of course this is just my way of taking notes for Korean. It's not the correct way, it's not the wrong way, it's just how I like to do it. So you are in no way obliged to follow what I do. However, I do hope I can inspire and motivate you to learn Korean and take notes for Korean as well. So I actually go by two books to take notes. So firstly, I have my big black book here, and in here I take most of my notes for grammar related stuff. So in here is mainly grammar, some vocabulary notes here and there, example sentences, and also my own practice sentences. And I have actually finally finished with this book and I have to start a new one now. But yeah, there's this one here. And I also have a small one as well, and this is mainly for taking vocabulary notes. So I've got a vocab book and a grammar book, and that's how I like to do it. So I'm just going to show you a page in my book as an example of how I take my notes. So firstly, on this page, as you can see, I have made a title or a heading for the page, and I've also highlighted it in yellow just to make sure that I can see it and it doesn't just skip from my eyes when I flip through my pages. So on this page it is for nominalization, and I've underlined it and I've used it in purple. And then I've just made a few notes in blue standard pen, and then I have subheadings, and my subheadings are always in the same color. So in this instance, or in this book, I've used pink for all my subheadings, and I find that using the same colors and color coding helps so incredibly much. So you should definitely get onto color coding if you haven't already. So I've color coded the first subheading, which is verb stem plus 는 것, and then under that, in blue pen again, I've made some notes in English. And then as you can see, I've got my little EG in red pen, and my Korean examples are all in black. So throughout my entire workbook, I've got the same kind of pattern going on. I've got notes in blue pen and the little EG in red, my Korean sentences in black, and my subheadings in pink. I know that might be a bit detailed for some people, but this is just how I like to do it once again, and it really helps me, helps keep my notes clean, and I know what I'm looking at, what I need to study, if I need to revise. And then going further down, as you can see, once again, I've got the next subheading, which is verb stem plus gi, and then some English notes in blue pen, my little EG, and then my Korean examples in black. And that's throughout the whole page and also throughout the whole book. And on the next page, for example, my new heading is to and from a person, and I've highlighted that in yellow again. It's on a nice clean page, and once again my subheading is in pink, notes in blue, my EG in red, and my Korean examples written down are in black. So so that is how I take notes for Korean. And if you're wondering where I got these notes from, these notes are from GoBillyKorean. So you should definitely check him out and his channel if you haven't already. I will leave his link in the description box below. He's absolutely amazing, and I just think he should get so much more recognition for what he does. So definitely go check out GoBillyKorean. And also in the future I may make a Korean resources video, so all my favourite resources in the one video compact for you guys. So I may do that further down the track. And now in my Korean vocab book, let's see what we've got. Okay, I just realised I took the wrong book, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my Korean book now. This is the one. I've got two purple ones which are quite similar. So in my Korean vocab book, it's kind of the same format as my grammar book. Here is an example of a page in my vocab book, and this one is food. So I've got again my title written in purple and then highlighted in yellow, and then all my Korean is written in black, and then I've got my English written on the side, the translation in fact, in blue. And so I've just written it all on the side, and it's not everywhere all over the place, because that way I find it's a lot confusing. So each line has one vocab, and this way it just makes it so much more easier to read as well. And then if we go to another example, this page is irregular verbs, and then I've got all the verbs written on the side in black. And then next to that I've got in English my blue pen, and then on the side here I've got letters A and D written in pink, and A, which stands for action verb, and D stands for descriptive verb, or in other words an adjective, but I can't have two A's or else that will be confusing. So D for descriptive verb, and again this just helps me to identify which ones are action and descriptive, and also for conjugating as well. Another example is my vocabulary builder, and this page particularly is for the word hak. So all these words contain the word hak. So 학생, 학교, 학원, 수학, 과학, 어학, and etc. And this all relates to studies. So having this on the one page really helps with memorizing, and if I want to look up a particular word and it contains hak, I know I can go to this page. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say for this video. I hope this helped. Again, this is just my way of how I like to take notes. I also hope it was detailed enough for you guys. Again, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will try to get to all the comments ASAP and as much as I can. Also, if you watched my previous video, I said in the comments that I may be making a Q&A video. So continuing on from that, if you do have any questions you'd like to ask me for a Q&A video, could be any question you like, please also comment that down below, and I'll also make that video really soon for you guys. So that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!